Laney. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, it's been a while. I've missed you guys. How are you all doing? I have not been in the mood to film videos like at all recently for the past, I don't know, like 8 months, I think. But you know what? Now that the outdoors is defrosting, my personality is starting to defrost, which means I am now in the mood to film some videos for you guys. Will they be posted? Who knows? We'll see. But I don't really like long intros to videos, so we're just gonna jump right on into today's video, which is showing you all the dolls that I have collected in the past year. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's just get started. So starting off, we're going back to April of 2024, where I got this gorgeous Truly Me number 80, who I named Florence Bradshaw. My best friend actually gifted her to me, which is so kind of her. She recently moved across the country, recently, I mean like 2 summers ago. She moved across the country, and last year was the first year where we celebrated our birthdays apart, and usually we always celebrate them together. So I flew out to BC to go and visit her, and she surprised me with an American Girl doll for my birthday. So yeah, that was really kind of her. I absolutely love this doll. I think she is so gorgeous. I also customized her to have some freckles and some piercings, and yeah, I'm so grateful for this doll. I honestly think she is so gorgeous. Next is another doll that is very special to me, which is an Isabelle Hoffman doll, who I renamed Clara Presley Hoffman. So, you know, last year was a bit of a rough year for me. I'm not gonna lie. Mental and physical health wise, we weren't thriving. But now we are, so everything's all good. But the first half of last year was like really tough, and so my aunt ended up gifting me some money because I was going down to Nashville, Tennessee for my cousin's wedding, and she loves this little doll hobby of mine, so she gave me some money and she's like, please treat yourself to a doll, and I'm so beyond grateful. I ended up getting her in June, and so yeah, she is just so special to me. I got to pick her out at the American Girl Place Nashville, and to be completely honest, Isabelle was not my favorite historical character until I saw her in person, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this doll is so gorgeous, I have to have her. So I picked her out, and she does have a different wig on. I gave her a Truly Me wig because if you follow me on Instagram, you know that my Isabelle Palmer doll, who I named Aspen, is like my favorite doll ever. I tend to steal my other doll's wigs to put on her, and so my Isabelle doll is currently wearing it. But I think this one is really cute. I think the nice, subtle, like more softer blonde color really suits her inner eye color. So yeah, she's so gorgeous. I'm in love with her. Would it really be an Allison Dollin video if the lighting didn't change in every clip? Like, let's be honest here. After June, I honestly gotta pat myself on the back. I was very financially responsible. I was going to Europe for 5 weeks, and then also out west for another week for my friend's wedding, all back to back to back, and it was a lot. But I saved all my money, and I'm very proud of myself. Now, when I got home, however, I was not financially responsible. I was scrolling through Poshmark, as one does, and I found this Truly Me number 43 for only $50. And if you have looked for this 53 doll before, you know that she is a pretty penny. She's not cheap. And so I was financially irresponsible and bought her on an impulse. So, you know. It is what it is, though. She's gorgeous. I ended up naming her Elizabeth with the nickname Libby. There was someone here on AGTube when I was a kid who named their doll Libby, like this 43, they named her Libby. I don't know who that is, but credits to that person. I don't know if your videos are still here on YouTube or not, but you know, credits to you. It's such a cute name. I literally cannot picture her with any other name. But yeah, I ended up getting her at the end of August, early September of 2024. So yeah. So after I got Libby, I'm like, you know what? I need to start saving my money again. I need to start selling some stuff that I no longer use and that other people can appreciate. And it is also raining now, so if you can hear that against my window, I'm sorry. But anyways, I ended up listing my Be For Felicity doll and also my McKinney Williams doll on Facebook Marketplace. And now you're probably thinking, oh, she sold those 2 dolls and got 2 more. No, I did not get any money because I ended up trading with another collector in my area for this Covey and this Truly Me doll. And so I'm very happy that I did this because these are like my 2 new favorite dolls in my collection. So we're gonna start off with Covey. She ended up coming with a Dallas Dollco wig. It was like black and then faded into like this gorgeous silver color. But I really wanted to give that to one of my other custom dolls, so I gave her this Corinne wig, and I honestly think it suits her so much more than the other one. I don't know, I really like the black hair on her, and the blue popping out like underneath is so freaking cute on her, and I love it. And then to the doll on the right side, we have Marjorie, who I nicknamed Marnie. She doesn't have a last name. I stopped giving my dolls last names because I'm lazy. But anyways, these two are literally so cute. They're like my new favorite dolls in my collection, and I'm so happy to have them. And they are also girlfriends now, because like how can they not be girlfriends? They are so cute together, and I just love them. Then after that, I was set on, you know, saving my money. I'm not gonna spend my money anymore. But let's be real, all American Girl doll collectors say that, and then we end up spending more money on dolls.
I'm in severe credit card debt.
This next doll that I got was from the same seller that traded me Marnie and Covey, and I got this gorgeous Chili Me doll. I've wanted this doll for so long. Her name is Scarlet Matthews. This one did get a last name. I got her in October, so you know I wasn't really back-to-back shopping. I actually planned to sell my Be Forever Felicity in exchange for this doll and purchase her like either on Amazon or whatever, because I wanted her so badly. She's also my mini-me, which is why she has little glasses on, but I didn't want to deal with the glare from the window, so I moved them on her head. But yeah, she is just so gorgeous. I did remove her bottom lashes, and I did that on all of the dolls that have eyelashes. You probably noticed that in the other clips that Covey and Marnie didn't have eyelashes either on their bottom lids. I took them off because I think they're a bit too harsh on the dolls, but I do love the upper lashes. I think it's really cute. So yeah, this is Scarlet. She is so gorgeous. Another one of my favorite dolls that I have. And yeah, she's also my new mini-me, which is very cute. It has now stopped raining, and so the sun is now out. So again, the lighting is changing. We love having to deal with natural lighting in videos. But anyways, next doll we have is one of my biggest doll buying regrets that I have ever had. This is Ruthie Smithens, and honestly this doll is so gorgeous. I love her. She's one of my first best friend characters that I have, and I also have Kit, so like I have the complete, you know, duo. I love her gorgeous gray eyes. I don't have a doll with gray eyes. And now you might be wondering, Rachel, why is she your biggest doll buying regret? Well, I got this doll off Poshmark, and the seller only listed two photos, the front and the back. And so, you know, based on the photos alone and the description, I'm like, you know what? She looks like she's in really good shape. You know, she has her original meat outfit. She has, you know, her underwear and her shoes and all that. She looks perfect. When I opened the box, her head fell off. Like straight out of the box, the shipping box, her head fell off. It was so loose that it practically fell off. And so I was in shock. And I mean, her body was clean, her dress was in great condition. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's just it. But no, her hair was an absolute disgusting frizzy mess. So I tried everything that I could think of. I, you know, washed her hair and just put it in curlers. That didn't work. I used a hair steamer. I really didn't mind having a straight haired Ruthie, you know, and that kind of worked. Like, it was soft, but it also still had that poofiness from when it was like frizzy, you know? So I did the hot water dunk with some hair curlers in her hair. That really ruined her hair. I really regret doing that. But now she just lives in pigtail braids, and you know, she's just living her best life, chilling out with my collection until I can find her a better doll wig. So yeah, well, I regret spending the amount of money that I did on her. I am still happy to have her in my collection. She's a really gorgeous doll, and I'm very excited to photograph her outside this summer. Like, I feel like she'll just look stunning in all these photos. Then at the beginning of December, I deleted the Poshmark app because I bought yet another doll. But this doll was cheap. This doll with shipping was only, I think, $35 or $40. This is a historical Kit Kittredge doll who I ended up customizing into a boy doll named Dylan. So my childhood Kit doll, if you've seen like my childhood, you know, collection video that I made last year, you know, my Kit kind of looked like a bit like a Karen. I got her a custom wig and it just did not suit her at all. So I ended up buying this Kit secondhand just so I can replace her wig so I can have my childhood Kit back. And then I also, growing up, I always used my Kit doll as a boy doll named Dylan. And so now Dylan is like real. I actually have a boy doll named Dylan now, which makes me so happy. It makes my childhood heart very happy. And he is quite the fun character over on my Instagram. If you don't follow me over there, be sure to do so, because I made this little photo story back in January that I'm really, really proud of. And honestly, he's such a fun character to write now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, like I said, I do now do photo stories over there, and I have my own little doll world that I'm very slowly building, and it's just so much fun. I loved writing his character. He's like this goofy, you know, dude bro kind of character. He's my doll Alice's cousin. He crashed on their couch for a week or two. It was a fun time. So yeah, be sure to go over to my Instagram if you haven't already and check that little photo story out. He was, again, a very fun character to write, and I'm very happy to have him in my collection. Then in January, I received some very good health-related news. It wasn't a serious health issue that I had, by the way. I don't want to mention it though because like I don't want to get personal, but I ended up getting this Samantha doll as a reward to myself for finally feeling better, which made me so happy. I wanted a Samantha doll so bad. Like, to me, she is the face of American Girl to me. So like, comment down below which doll you think think is like the face of American Girl for you, but for me it's Samantha. So I always said, not on videos or anything, just in my head, that Samantha would be like the one to complete my dog collection. Like my collection would not be complete without her, and so I'm super happy to have her. I was also really picky when it came to picking out Samantha dolls. I wanted like the pre-retiring historical character Samantha from like 2007 2008 era, and I think I managed to find a really good one, and she is so gorgeous. She did have a giant like water stain across her torso, which definitely put my doll restoration skills to the test, but I think I did a really good job without having to, you know, having to restring her. I just literally soaked her body in some dish soap for like 20 minutes and I managed to get the stain away pretty well. So yeah, this is Samantha. She's absolutely gorgeous in another doll, and I'm very excited to photograph this spring and summer. Next, we have, in my opinion, the it girl of 82 from 2012 to 2015, Laney Holland. I'm so happy to have her. She was one of my dream dolls for so long, but again, I'm very picky with Laney dolls. I wanted a Laney doll that had perfect hair, and now I'm turning 25 on April 25th in 2025. So, you know, that's a pretty big birthday, and so I convinced my mom to go splitsies with me on American Girl doll, and I found this girl on eBay, and I'm so happy to have her. She came with her butterfly outfit, which is one of my like other favorite outfits of hers, and so I'm so happy to have her. I ended up renaming her Maisley Donner after the character in the new Hunger Games book, Sunrise on the Reaping, because like she looks like Maisley. She looks like how I pictured her, and also I just pictured her having the same personality as Maisley in the books if you've read it, and so I'm so happy to have her in my collection. She's also one of the newer girls in like my main household over on my Instagram, and yeah, that's Laney. I think she is so gorgeous, and I'm so happy to have her. And now the sun is very slowly starting to come back out, of course, when I start ending this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to give it a like, and also feel free to subscribe so you know when I post my next video. Fingers crossed it's not a month from now. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I miss you all so much here on this little YouTube community. I really want to start getting the motivation to film videos again, but like I said, the weather's defrosting. My personality is defrosting, so hopefully that means more videos this summer at least. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!